Alrighty, here's the new project. No rail compression. This motor had been run apparently on straight gas, which it won't use. It's an MTD, it's just basically a weed eater motor made into a rinky-dink little rotor tiller. These handlebars go up. So the story behind this is a gentleman that I work with. His dad's like 93, 94 years old. His sister borrowed it off him. Run out of gas, filled it up with straight gas, seized up till it cooled off. Here's just an MTD weed eater. Be the same little motor. What I'm going to do is, the bearings seem to be tight in this motor. I'm going to transfer the piston cylinder over there's a little rod. Hopefully it's the same size. We'll pull it apart and find out. Anyway, they're ridiculously expensive. That's just an old crap motor. Like when the fuel lines and carburetor need redone on the weed eaters, they're just not worth doing it. So hopefully we can save this person some money. Anyway, in a second we'll start pulling this apart. I'll turn it back on and show you what it's all about. Okay, so jumping ahead, sorry, I've already got that piston cylinder off. This one does have some compression. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo the recoil here. The recoil holds onto the crankcase. I'll just pull the crankcase off of this motor here. Literally pull this top chunk off, leave the recoil here onto the shaft, and work on the motor on the bench without this thing in the way. So you got to get the cylinder out of there. Anyway, when I get this off, I'll get back. Alright, you decide to pull this cover. That cover right there just goes over this, and pull the muffler off and have a look in there. Don't know how well it's going to show, but she's scored up real bad. Anyway, so gonna take a little more apart, get the motor off, get it onto the bench, and we'll have a further look. Alright, just bear with me, we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, just wanted to show you something. So this carburetor, you take these two screws off, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, and you pull this off and you can see into the crankcase. I was able to get this cylinder shroud off, so I'm going to just try and leave this engine on it, pull this off, and open it up. Get back in. Okay, so I pulled the cover plate off here, took the 2 screws out, lifted this off. There's a gasket seals it here. I've already pulled these 2 screws. So there's your connecting rod. It just pushes on the end of the crank. Still good and tight in there. So just lift this up. There we are. Sorry for the shaky cam. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to undo the coil here, undo the wires, and I'll show you the piston. Just let me find a spot here, such as here. Yeah, there's the piston, quite scored up. Cylinder's trash as well. So the rod's just a little different shape on this, but I've run into this before. They're the same bore, maybe just a little bit older. Anyway, we'll just swap over the piston cylinder. See, it literally just, sorry, I don't know. There you go, just dropped right on. Piston's there, slide the cylinder onto it. Anyway, sorry guys, this is a bit of a shaky cam and a bit of a bad thing. I really don't have a tripod. I need a tripod. It's just a little short one. This was an unplanned job, so I should have been better prepared to show you. But the poor lady involved in this is just about sick to her stomach, worrying that she's going to have to replace it. I know the rod looks a little different. Like I say, I've run into this before. Just trying to save them a bunch of money. I know it'll be fine. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We'll have to find another engine. Anyway, when I get it back together, I'll get back to you.
Alrighty, so here you go.
I had it run before I come out with the camera. I just threw it together. I actually started in the shed and it started smoking to be crap. Because it's two-stroke, obviously. Anyway, there you go. Just a quick repair for a friend. Save him some money. Anyway, that's it. And take care. Thanks for watching.